welcome back. Welcome back. Thanks for tapping into the channel. So, if you're new here or if you've been here, hit that like, comment, or subscribe, or two of the three or one of the three. It don't matter. Just do it for me. You feel me? So, on today's reactions, we got a couple news stories we finna run through. I'm gonna just pick some news stories at random and just react to them. And if we do come across something with where they just investigating something, and we'll look into it further than just the initial news report. So if it's something worth digging into, we'll dig into it. Like the case I did yesterday with them boys getting caught up in Milwaukee on that fentanyl. We're gonna see how much charges how long they get them boys, because they already got a first degree murder on them. So one of them do. So we're gonna look into that and see what they get in. So let's jump right into it today. So let's see, we starting off strong. Update on the case: the man charged with stabbing 14-year-old boy in the Bronx while walking home from
Arrest of
school.
a deadly stabbing suspect in the Bronx.
Police say this video right here captures Waldo Mejia attacking a neighbor's Ring camera with a knife back in November. Since then, he's accused of multiple random stabbings, one of them just yesterday, taking the life of a 14-year-old boy. Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Carlo with more on the suspect's criminal history.
This video is from November, long before Waldo Mejia allegedly stabbed a 14-year-old to death. He was caught plunging a knife into his neighbor's doorbell camera.
So I told him, listen, when you be knocking on my door, man, I don't do that to nobody here. So he said, oh, I don't like to be recording. I say, listen, that's my door.
The neighbor wasn't comfortable showing his face, but tells us tonight Mejia is unhinged.
He come with a knife and then started matching my door.
Mejia was...
These people need to be monitored. These people need to be monitored. You could say what you want to say. You could say whatever. But some people out here, okay, whether you want to believe it or not, are born with ill will in their heart. And you need to monitor people like him. Because he just killed a 14-year-old boy, and before that he was on a stabbing spree.
Arrested for knifing the doorbell camera on November 27th, but only a few days later his neighbor was shocked to see him back at his building, released after his court appearance.
I told my mom, I said, oh, this guy is outside right now. I don't know what to do. And then my wife got so nervous. I got nervous too. And then what? I can get killed anytime.
What do you have to say to the family?
The 29-year-old was arrested again today, swearing at reporters as he was put into a police car. This time he's accused of plunging a knife into Caleb Rios. A 14-year-old is dead because the state of New York failed him. Congressman Richie Torres writes, the blood of the innocent and the young are in the hands of New York's criminal justice system, which insists on releasing repeat stabbers.
A brutal, unprovoked killing of a 14-year-old child by a career criminal.
The NYPD again found itself chasing after a recidivist with a criminal history including arson and gun possession. Surveillance images of Mejia fleeing the...
I thought New York was like a no play with the guns. Like, I thought it was like a zero tolerance with the guns. And did he commit the arson and then get caught with the gun? Because wouldn't that mean he would have to do more?
The scene of Friday's murder helped connect him to a subway stabbing just days before. And after a little more digging,
750 feet away, an earlier crime was reported in which an individual stabbed his neighbor's Ring camera.
This video brought cops right back to his doorstep.
When detectives showed the arresting officer in that case the images taken from Friday's stabbing, she immediately recognized the perp.
Mejia's neighbor hopes it ends here.
I wish they throw that guy in jail and never come out again.
Mejia faces a top charge of murder in the second degree and likely won't be seeing the light of day for a very long time, but only after many say it's too late. From the 40th Precinct, Anthony Carlo.
That's crazy. All right, let's go on to the next story. This one was 6 hours ago. Long Island man charged with stabbing woman, injured 9-year-old. police says.
Details about a knife attack in Nassau.
Yeah, a woman was stabbed multiple times, and police say a young child was injured while trying to help the victim.
And as News 12's Logan Crawford reports, police say they could hear the woman screaming for help.
So this is really.
Why the news do that? Why the news do that? But I don't know. Maybe it might have been some random 9-year-old boy that just was like, "Let me be a hero." Why the news do that? Why the news always got to make it seem like they don't know nothing?
Really sad to hear.
According to police, at around 9:30 last night, Milton Mendez of Uniondale and a 39-year-old woman got into an argument inside a home on Salem Road. Mendez allegedly grabbed a kitchen knife and stabbed the woman in the face multiple times. Neighbors say they're shocked.
Oh, I hope she gets better.
Nothing like.
Just shoot me. Just pew pew me. Please, just pew pew me. Don't do that to me. Oh my God, Lord Jesus.
That normally happens around here.
Police say a 9-year-old tried to stop the attack, but Mendez choked her, punched her, then slashed both of her hands. Police say the 9-year-old and a 17-year-old ran out of the house and called 911. Responding officers say they could hear the 39-year-old woman's screams from inside the house. Police say they found Mendez holding a bloody knife, and when they told him to drop it, he did not. Officers say they were able to disarm Mendez and arrest him.
I never imagined that something like that is going to happen in this area.
Court documents show the 39-year-old woman has long-term disfigurement to her face, which required emergency reconstructive surgery. They also say 2 bloody knives were recovered from the kitchen. People we talked to in the neighborhood say Mendez is a landscaper and always appeared to be friendly.
Shame. He's a hard worker. I always see him working.
So boyfriend, her and her boyfriend got into it, and her youngest daughter came in and tried to stop it. He ended up cutting the little daughter up.
Always. He doesn't never see any problems. Never.
We've learned Mendez was previously convicted of driving while intoxicated in 2023. The Nassau District Attorney says Mendez is in custody being held without bail in this case.
Talking about DUI. Man, screw the DUI. Convicted murder who stabbed 2 children.
In September 2020.
We might have to take a detour. Hold on. We finna take a detour. It's not going to pop back
Tonight,
up.
new details about
A tragic case that shook Brooklyn nearly a decade ago is back in the spotlight tonight. The man convicted of killing 6-year-old Prince Joshua Avito in 2014 and injuring 7-year-old Michaela Capers has died in prison. News 12's Shakti Dennis spoke with PJ's godmother about his lasting legacy.
Something missing in our lives, and it's that little boy.
Right now, sit on this one. Then I thought they just caught him or something. He got what he deserved. I mean, he probably died from natural causes or something. But let's see. Houston man who FaceTime girlfriend while he killed 2-year-old daughter. Oh wow.
Killed while her father led deputies on a 45-minute chase all across Harris County.
DeAndre Flanagan was convicted of capital murder today after family members say he strangled his daughter while on FaceTime with her mother and grandfather during a jealous rage. Matt Doherty was in the courtroom as the jury read the verdict, and tonight he has reaction from the little girl's mother and grandfather. Matt.
We saw the killer's rage on full display this afternoon outside of the courtroom in the hallway when he went after one of our photojournalists. Take a look. Luckily, photojournalist Mark Bloyer says he only jammed a finger during the defendant's outburst in the hallway of the courthouse this afternoon. Although DeAndre Flanagan's ankles were shackled by leg irons, his hands were allowed to be free during the trial so as not to prejudice the jury. Nonetheless, it took jurors less than 2 hours to convict Flanagan, finding him guilty of killing his 2-year-old daughter.
And I told him that he's going to spend the rest of his life in prison, which that's where
he deserves. And I hope them Texas boys. I hope them Texas boys do what they gotta do to him. I hope they do.
he's going to be.
Curtis Watson says he always tried to give Flanagan the benefit of the doubt when he was dating his daughter, Kirsten. Later, the couple had a baby girl, Zavia. But the dad says the relationship wasn't working, and Flanagan told Watson he wanted to start seeing other women. Not long after that, Curtis Watson says Flanagan showed up and started going through his daughter's phone and became enraged when he learned she was talking to other men. On March 21st, 2023, Flanagan picked up 2-year-old Zavia from daycare, then went to the Walmart where Kirsten worked. He allegedly attacked her, took her phone, and sped off with their daughter. Later, Flanagan called Kirsten and Curtis Watson on FaceTime. The grandfather and mother of the girl watched in horror as Flanagan strangled Zavia right before their eyes as police were chasing him.
Although her life is gone, she still lives. She still lives on in us every day.
Kirsten Watson asked that we not show her face when she spoke with us about her daughter tonight.
She was my best friend, and not just my daughter. Her smile could light up anyone's darkest days.
Curtis Watson shared some of the victim impact statement he read to Flanagan after the verdict.
You rewarded us by hurting and killing my granddaughter, Zavia. You might have taken her last breath, but you cannot kill her spirit, her memory, or her name.
Tonight, a deputy brought Flanagan the change of clothes he'll be wearing from now on. Curtis Watson says Flanagan is pure evil, and he's grateful the man who killed his granddaughter is exactly where he's supposed to be.
That's wicked. That is wicked. I swear to God. Man, bro. All right, to end it off. Woman accused of burglarizing her deceased boyfriend's Miami Beach apartment. Jesus Christ.
A woman is behind bars accused of burglarizing and vandalizing her boyfriend's apartment, except the boyfriend is dead.
NBC 6's Jamie Gorilla is live on Miami Beach with more details on what happened. Jamie.
Yeah, the boyfriend's mother says she is still grieving the loss, but her heart dropped when she found out that her son's girlfriend allegedly raided his apartment after he died.
Next case is Karina Orozco Gomez. Good morning.
Karina Orozco Gomez in jail after allegedly burglarizing.
I just want to say that I like to see when there's other people doing ninja activities. I said ninja. It tickles me. I do like seeing other people, but they not too far off from ninjas anyway, so.
And vandalizing an apartment on South Beach.
Anybody
According
could
to
be
police, she stole jewelry and damaged 2 vases.
Oh, she look kind of good. Always them crazy ones. Always them pretty ones be the ones that be devious. In my opinion, I ain't met one yet that wasn't devious.
Is a bookshelf and a picture frame. Detectives say this surveillance video captured Gomez entering and leaving the building the same night in December that the apartment was burglarized.
This woman decides to come with another man to my son's apartment that is empty. It's already empty.
An empty apartment that a new tenant was in the process of moving into. The previous tenant was Emmanuel Londono. Gemma Londono is his mother.
It was a sweet.
What type of glasses is them ladies? Cause she got jewelry on the glasses. I ain't never seen that. They must have had some real money.
Like everybody loves him.
I don't know,
Sadly,
they might be cheap, but if they was cheap, I see all the little hood boogers with them. I ain't never seen no glasses with no earrings on them.
Emmanuel passed away from cardiac arrest, which has his mom asking why nearly 2 months later Gomez would go to his empty apartment, taking and vandalizing what was left.
I don't know.
Fuck wrong with her face.
Taking and
what's wrong with her face?
Vandalizing what was left.
Is she crying?
I don't know.
Was she crying?
Why did she do that? Maybe she wanted to go and steal my son's stuff. That's the only thing that I can think of, because none of my son's stuff belongs to her.
Gemma vandalizing what was left.
What was
taking and vandalizing what was left.
Is she crying? I'm not understanding her emotions.
I don't know why.
Well, now when we ain't gonna have to finish it because they caught up, mama finna talk. They not finna hit her with no real. I don't know. They might hit her with burglary charges, but I don't think so. So with that, man, look, I know I cut that last one short, but hey, that's just crazy. You. The man died 2 months ago, and now you going in there to steal whatever you can. Gold. That's a gold digger. That's the true definition of a gold digger. Cause that man had some money. Had to have some money. But anyway, on that note, man, we gonna go ahead and tap up out of here, man. Look, thank you for tapping in with me. If you liking the content, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Or you could do 2 of the 3, or you could do 1 of the 3. It don't matter to me as long as you do it for me. You feel me? So anyway, man, tap back in to the next episode of whatever we doing. I'm not sure yet. So with that being said, man, I'm up out of here. Peace.